Sunny Day Stamping. I'm Julie Baca. It is full-on fall weather here in Maryland, so I am going to make one last fall card before the rest of the holidays start. This card, though, if you learn the layout, you can use with any other paper to make a Christmas card or a card for any other occasion. At the end of the video, I'll have some different variations to show you on that. I'm going to be using the Beauty of the Earth Designer Series paper to make this quick card. Let's get started. Here's our card today, very fall-like. Now this layout is great to make two at a time actually, because you can cut all the pieces out at one time. You can even use the same cardstock for all your card because it's going to coordinate if you use the Designer Series paper out of the same pack. And this is only two small pieces of Designer Series paper that we've cut and flipped to get four different designs. So I've got to show you in the catalog because I've already used all my papers. This is the Beauty of the Earth Designer Series paper. It's double-sided. This comes in 12 by 12 sheets. I'm also going to be using this Sunny Sentiment stamp set for the sentiments on the front, and I'm going to be using the Stitched So Sweetly die set. I just love this set, and to create this framed image, I'm just going to take two of these that nestle into each other, and then for the other card, this one, I'm going to use these two. So you can use them separately or you can put them together like I have. So once you've cut out all of your colored cardstock and white cardstock, and I've got all those measurements on my website, you're going to cut out your Designer Series paper, and you're going to cut this to 5 and 3 3/4. Now I'm purposely cutting off this top edge because I don't want to use that white in my paper. So just make sure when you're forming your design that you use the paper to your advantage. So now cut that at 3 3/4. Okay, so now you've got a piece 5 by 3 3/4. You're going to turn it and you're going to cut it so that you have a 1.5 inch little piece on this side. So when you go to put this on your paper, you cut and you flip. And then you've got this that coordinates perfectly. Now, if you're making several of these cards at the same time, which I've got my other one already cut out, cut and flip. If for some reason I don't want this blue with this card, I want to use it with that one and maybe use the green with this one, and I like that better. So you can really get a lot of variety by making several cards at once and interchanging what you use on the top. So now you're going to grab your colored cardstock and just kind of play around with what colors you want where. So I really do like these switched the other way. And now we're just going to glue this on. Now with these measurements, this only leaves 1/8 of an inch of colored cardstock showing. So you kind of do your best to get it there. And if it's not, oh, this is a little rotated. Ooh, I love liquid glue because I can just slide it right back. So now let's say that I didn't get my edge right and I had too much margin on this side. I could just take this piece and overlap it as much as I needed to get the right margin on the other side. Now you're going to adhere these to the tops of your cardstock base. Now we need to make the sentiment layer for these cards. So now I'm just going to ink up I just chose 2 sentiments out of that Sunny Sentiment set. One is a birthday card and one is a hello card. Now actually this one, I'm going to orient it on my paper this way because the die is going to cut this direction. Let me show you. Now we'll get our other sentiment and stamp it this way. I'm going to go run this through my cut and emboss machine, and I'm also going to run these larger ones through, but I'm going to do it on my colored cardstock like this. Okay, so I have all mine cut out. I went ahead and cut 2 of the Old Olive and 2 of the Misty Moonlight so I could change it up and see which one looked best on my card. Once you've decided which color cardstock you want underneath your sentiment, go ahead and glue them on. Now you can definitely glue these onto your card if you want, but I'm going to use Stampin' Dimensionals so that it'll pop the image up a bit. Now, one thing to note, you want to see if your paper has an orientation, like these trees are going up. I want my card to be vertical like this, so I'm going to put my sentiment here. And on this card, I could do it this way, but I think I'm going to turn it horizontal. There we go. Doesn't that look great? Now you could leave it here or you could decorate the inside a bit, and I've got some ideas for you. I think for my Happy Hello card, I'm going to add this sentiment. This is also in that Sunny Sentiment set. I love that set. This says, thought you could use some sunny thoughts today. Now, you want to make sure you stamp your paper before adding it to your card, so that if you mess this up, you can flip it over and stamp on the other side, like if it's not in line. Now you could do it like this, which I think is really pretty, or you could stamp directly on the inside of your card. Or what I'm going to do is layer this on here. Now for my happy birthday card, I'm not going to add anything on the inside. I'm not going to put a stamp. All right, these are our beautiful cards. So easy to put together and just so colorful and nice. And I gotta say, because of all the layers on the inside and outside of this card, this is a nice, heavy, quality feeling card that you can feel really proud to send to somebody. I've got some other examples to show you. These ones I showed you at the beginning. This is using all the same colored cardstock. And these are my Christmas ones. I think they turned out so cute. This is using the, what's it called? Gingerbread and Peppermint Designer Series paper and the Christmas season stamp set. Oh no, Christmas to Remember stamp set. Don't forget to go grab your free project sheet. It's over on my website. I've got a link down in the description below. And please, if you have any questions, just leave me a comment and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Have a sunny day.